Chapter 18, Fly, William, Fly. I've not allowed myself to do this before. I am in a craft that will be entering Earth's atmosphere. I have not allowed myself to do this, as I do not want to build up any kind of feelings for a place that we will take control over. Those feelings can come later, when we've moved in. Although I have no idea what to do with our huge carrier ships. Will they just be left to drift into space? Will they orbit the Earth like mechanical moons? Will they be used for experiments in space or as a means of exploring the galaxy? We have not explored the galaxy. We have not had the means. But with a planet and the resources that the planet contains, we should be able to. It just seems sad that the one great chance that our race has had to explore space had to be overlooked in an effort to keep said race alive. I have never been to Earth. In the couple of years that we were approaching Earth, we sent out scout ships, which, with their speed, could get there early, observe, and return within a month. Less as we got closer, weeks or only days. I have become so busy that I have never been allowed the time to explore. Then, in final preparation, I was needed to keep an eye on the mothership, and this is the first time this week that I've managed to find an excuse. But an excuse for what? I find myself being nostalgic about the planet. But in order to gain control, I cannot be sentimental, as we will have to destroy first. Sentiment must come later. I have nerves now. We are hitting the atmosphere. Everything is shaky, ominous, foreboding. But we are officially within Earth's territory. And what does that mean to me? If I look behind me, I can see the last glimmer of stars. And that's all they ever have been, stars. That's all they are now, stars. But I look behind me, and somewhere I see the star that was our old sun. It's there. Billions of miles of burning gas reduced to a twinkling pinprick. Just like many of the other hundreds of thousands of stars that I see every day, that this atmosphere is obliterating. Sometimes, though very rarely, that thought alone is enough to make me feel small. No, what really gets to me is that around every one of those twinkling stars are planets, maybe tens, maybe just a couple, but all of them hurtling around at phenomenal speeds. You can't even see that, yet it happens. There is a star out there, one that has caught my attention. That is our old star. And there is a blank, black piece of space where our planet is. Maybe it's in front of our star. Maybe it's tucked behind. Maybe it's to the left or the right, above or below. But it's there somewhere. And in front of me, very obviously, is this planet. Can this ever be home? You haven't really spoken to me throughout this journey, I say to Skirnage. Really, sire? He looks suddenly very worried. We are crammed next to each other in the confined space within the smooth. There is no real escape, not unless you want to get sucked into the vacuum of space. Or, now that we are subject to a gravitational pull that is not simulated, without falling the still massive distance towards Earth. I'm aware that I have a reputation of being cold and nasty, but that is forced on me. And here I am trying to be nice to someone, to Skirnach, who, of all people, should be the most responsive. No, I'm not trying to be nice. I'm trying to be interested. Yes, please speak to me. After all, we are friends, are we not? We spend all day in each other's company. Do you not have anything to say to me? A sentence has stuck in my head. It just says acquaintances and colleagues. Really? Oh, amazingly amazing? Wonder of all wonders? He looks slightly more stressed. There is a saying, never trust politicians. Yes, please speak to me. I'm still smiling. This must be terrible for him. How do I convince him that I'm not just playing a trick on him? Part of my job is being able to get through to people, finding out what they want. I can't even get small talk. Well, it's been a very successful journey, sir. No! About anything else, not work, please! He pauses. I shouted at him. It probably helped him to calm down a bit. I don't know, sire. Something tells me I should give up. But we are here now. I want a second opinion of what Earth is like, of what Earth means to another person who has seen it close up. I smile once again. Please, just tell me, how does Earth meet your expectations? I don't know, sire. He first looks shocked, but then scared. Behind that scared face is a very frightened person. Do you like it? I ask as kindly as possible. I guess all people want in a leader is a monster. Any sign of humanity, as you would have it, and people do not trust you. Very sad. There is a beeping noise coming from the control panel. Skirnach quickly examines it. Quick, sire! The computer has located our ship, sire! Do you like Earth? Yes or no? Yes, sire! The computer, sire! Well, what are we waiting for? I'm sorry, sire. Skirnach punches in a new set of instructions into the onboard computer.